evening, my name is Alex Campbell.
I'm Jasper.
Hello.
And you're watching Examining Cinema. So we went and saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And we asked a guy who also saw the movie.
Well, no, he asked us, right?
Well, we thought
He
accosted us.
he did, for our opinion. And he stole it. I should have charged him 50 cents.
He was wearing a beret.
Yes.
Some people might say that he was a normie.
Somebody might say that he was pretentious.
Some people might say he was a faggot.
Some people might say that his girlfriend was fat.
Some people say
I would say that.
he couldn't police her sexually.
And so she seeks the company of other men.
Yeah, no.
He exists.
That's probably valid.
He exists purely to warm her bull up.
So he thought that the movie was boring.
Yeah. Slow. Yeah.
I mean,
He didn't enjoy the experience.
he agreed again that the ending was good, right?
Yeah, that payoff.
I think maybe I share kind of sort of the opinions. For me though, the takeaway was different.
I guess it depends on what you were expecting when you came in.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah.
It's no like Inglourious Bastards, Django, Hateful Eight.
It's not a straightforward movie.
Yeah, and even like though those movies do have like slow drama moments, they're always filled with tension. Whereas this, for a lot of it, wasn't filled with tension. It was just kind of like celebrating 70s Hollywood and celebrating acting and just spending the day in the life of these characters.
Yeah, it was very much an effort in humanizing the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with that. I think that it also is a little bit like what we said in our Death Proof review as well. Is like you said, it's celebrating cinema.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was, I think you can get away. I think if you want to maybe make an excuse for that, like the first 3 quarters or whatever, that's something that I would say because of how well it was executed, not necessarily in terms of the entire movie.
Yeah. Well, I love that shit. I mean, The Sopranos is like hard drama, and not every scene is leading up to something. There's not tension behind every scene. A lot of that is just documenting like the suburban New Jersey lifestyles of these people. And yeah, I went to see the film when it came out, 10 a.m. first show. I went high as fuck, and it was awesome. I just relished it. The
How
music.
many people were there?
Oh, it was full.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like all the driving scenes and all like the set dress scenes of everything.
Oh, the movie looks gorgeous.
Yeah, and I think if you grow up in LA, and especially like 60s, late 60s LA, it's like a love letter to your childhood and all that.
See like what my old man thinks of it.
Yeah,
You know what I really enjoyed? So I definitely in my mind I separated into 2 blocks. Right, maybe the first 2/3 or maybe 3 quarters and then the final part. But out of the the first 2/3, the
first and second act.
You're fucking killing me. You're killing me, Jasper. What's her face going and watching her own movie?
Sharon Tate.
No.
I'm loving her reactions to her on screen and what she's experiencing, like reveling in the audience's enjoyment, and I felt like that was fucking really good.
Well, I watched a review from some guy.
Lots of dirty feet.
Well, we all know.
Specifically dirty though.
Yeah.
Well,
put up on
dirty feet.
Yeah.
All the feet were dirty.
He's made the transition from foot fetish to dirty.
Yeah.
That's his new king. I like the fact that. Well, I don't know if I like the fact actually. Like everyone's aware of his foot fetish. And like if you read like A Song of Ice and Fire, you're aware of Martin's thing for large dark nipples.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's aware that everyone's aware of his fetish, but he still continues to put it in movies. So yeah, I know you all know that I like. Yeah, I guess you can't.
Maybe hairy armpits as well.
Maybe.
I mean, well that suits the time period.
Yeah.
I mean, the Manson girls having dirty feet makes sense.
Yeah,
but yeah, I seen a review for a guy who said like, what's the point of all the Sharon Tate stuff?
Oh. Why not?
Well, the point is, right, it's setting up this fucking final act where we all know where it's fucking heading.
Yeah.
So you're watching her have fun, you're watching her being a human being, watch her enjoy it, and then she gets pregnant, she's got the big belly, and it's escalating, and you're just like, fuck, this is going to be hectic. There's a mass subversion, obviously.
Well, are you going to spoil that already?
Well, should we say spoilers? We don't have to get into that now.
I think so.
I don't know that we need to get there yet.
I mean, I think that people should go and watch it.
One of the big things I really liked was that with the Sharon Tate character, the fact that her character, everybody loves her, right? She's like the
Golden Girl.
The Golden Girl, yeah, the Mary Sue. She's this perfect effigy of femininity.
Yeah.
And the film was able to convey that quite well without sort of overdoing it and becoming annoying.
It wasn't.
Yeah. It was reminded me a lot of Twin Peaks.
Okay.
With what's the chick in the beginning of Twin Peaks who dies?
Oh, Laura
Lane.
No.
Laura.
What's her name?
Springsteen.
Ding. It's up
Yes, that one.
Yeah, well, I think you pick a really like cute, charismatic actress.
Yeah, but even like there's a shot early on where she's dancing. And she's in yellow, and everybody else is in all bright colours, but somehow they've managed to shoot the shot that she's still crowded, but she stands out from the crowd.
She's blocked into the centre of focus of the frame.
And it's just a really simple, elegant way of showing that she's this bright figure that shines out amongst even the most colourful of crowds. It's just done really, really well.
And so you've got this, as you say, like we're aware that all these people are like Hollywood stars and stuff, and she's obviously like that. She's perfect and she's perfect complexion. And then again, I'm watching her in the theatre, like, you know, just human. It's humanising.
It's really cute.
It's like oh, you know, she.
Miniskirts should come back into fashion.
Are you gonna wear a miniskirt?
Yes. Yeah. No. The public needs to see these legs.
I don't need to see this.
That should be a video.
That one will be uploaded to Pornhub, not YouTube.
It should be
Tune
like
in, folks.
Should be like our Silence of the Lambs.
Mangina.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Yeah, no. So all that stuff is great, and everyone's always, whenever they think about Sharon Tate, all they think about is her brutally getting stabbed to death. So this was a nice like movie celebrating her life and her career and who she was and stuff.
Well, it's not just about celebrating.
Well, no, the movie is also Cliff and Old Mate.
Yes, yeah.
I thought one of them was supposed to be Robert Redford. That's what I thought.
No, they're just their own characters.
Okay.
They're wholeheartedly original.
I wasn't sure what.
Is that how it works? Is it? I was sort of trying to work out like
what's real life and what's like made up for the movie.
Yeah. So the Brad Pitt and Leonardo, they're completely original.
Okay.
Fucking good was Leonardo.
Yeah. He's a good actor.
He's a fucking good actor.
All those like little twitches and like
like when he's acting, he's really on point, and then when he's not acting, he's like acting as somebody.
And there's moments where he's acting like bad. His character is missing the mark, and all that is on point.
It's fucking great.
Acting like an actor trying to act in a sort of B movie, and then going to the trailer or whatever,
and freaking out
like a person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
You can really relate to his character too. We've been fired recently. And you're kind of like, oh, I'm worthless, and like he's going through this whole like trudging and like this downfall, this pit in his career. It's
existential crisis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Career,
and he's drinking too much, and everything's spiraling out of control.
Oh yeah, there's lots of drugs now.
Yeah. It was all great.
Yeah, so I think so.
Can you smoke acid though?
Oh yeah. I'm sure I'm sure like dipping a cigarette in acid and smoke.
It would do something.
Probably a thing. Yeah.
I don't think it would like. There'd be something lost to it. It'd be like eating a handful of weed. Like you'd get high, but it's not the most efficient way to take in the THC or LSD. But I've heard shit dipped in acid.
I've heard
I know what you're saying.
50 cents, man. And the movie ticket was 75 cents. Those were the fucking times.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, but
50 cents, cigarette dipped in acid. Yes, please.
Of some random
why not
at
that point? Like, it was 50 cents.
Yeah. So I think for me, there were definitely moments where I'm watching it and I'm going, okay, it's gorgeous. You know, the acting's on fucking point. The cinematography's great. Like everything's perfect. Like beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. I'm watching and going, you know. But then I'm thinking every now and then, why are we still doing this bit, right? Well, you know, why are we still here doing this sort of thing? You know, where something the whatever meaning is portrayed through that has come and gone, and now we're just kind of still doing it.
I think when you go back for a second viewing, once you know the payoff, a lot of the setup stuff does make sense. Like the whole Bruce Lee stuff, it's setting up that Cliff, Brad Pitt's character, is a good fighter. The Sharon Tate stuff in the cinema, it's like it's setting it up that she's going to die brutally and then later subverting it.
Yeah, so
the whole shit at the Manson rants, all that was fucking amazing.
No, that was fucking.
Yeah, that was cool. That was tense. There was lots of tension.
That was
and then
one
when he gets
scene
into the room with fucking what's his face, the old
Bruce
man.
Stern is the actor.
Yeah.
I don't know the character's name.
Yeah.
Doesn't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's like, what the fuck?
You're thinking, yeah, he's gonna be dead or not there or whatever. Yeah.
And yeah, I love Brad Pitt's character more than Leo's character.
Well, Brad Pitt's such a fantastic fucking actor.
Yeah, he does that like every man so fucking well. This guy who like may or may not have killed his wife.
Whoa.
That's a great scene.
That little cutscene was like,
scene.
oh shit! Especially like today's like political climate.
Yeah.
And then like later on, there's a bunch of stuff that happens with women and violence, which is just like he doesn't give a fuck, man.
No.
Well. So when he's on the roof and it cuts to him and Bruce Lee, and then it cuts back to him after getting like kicked off because he. And it's like
the setup and payoff for that whole thing is amazing.
that was fucking.
We had the cameos from Death Proof with Zoe Bell and
yeah.
Kurt Russell.
They're
all back there together. Yeah, it sets up the wife of this guy doesn't like him, and then he fights the lead and dints her car. And it's like, get the fuck off set, and he's like, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of controversy about the Bruce Lee thing.
Okay.
His daughter has come out and said that it was like an inaccurate interpretation of him, and he wasn't that accurate.
Who gives a shit?
Supposedly there was a similar fight to this that happened on the set of some movie.
I'm sure he wasn't as much of a fucking asshole.
I have read a story. I don't know the full details. I believe it was Robin. I believe the guy who played Robin in the Batman show. I might be getting all of this wrong. I might be getting all of this wrong.
Fine.
But from what I remember about reading it, it was like the guy who played Robin, and then Bruce Lee was the guy who played the sidekick in Green Hornet.
Yes, that is correct.
And they did a cameo. Sorry, no, that's right. They did a crossover show where it was Batman and Green Hornet, and fucking Bruce Lee was the Mask Avenger or something.
Yeah, okay.
His name, he had a mask.
Yeah.
And Robin, and the script had been written that the Bruce Lee would lose to Robin. And
he didn't like it.
No, what happened was he started a rumor on the set that he didn't like it.
Okay.
And that like he'd fight Robin for real, and like freaked him the fuck out, and like stood up and was like staring him down across the set and stuff, and freaking him the fuck out. And yeah, apparently it was just him playing mind games and fucking with the guy.
Okay.
He wasn't serious.
Well, somebody at some interview called out Tarantino on that, and he said he's fictionalized, but apparently he did like say he could whip Muhammad Ali's ass.
Oh, probably.
Well, yeah, that's what Tarantino said. He said that. So go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It's obviously fiction. It's a fucking Tarantino movie.
Fucking killed him.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
There's a reason why they have like weight divisions.
Yeah, but if Bruce could have taken him to the ground, are we talking straight boxing or are we talking MMA?
I think if fucking Muhammad Ali punched Bruce in the face, his neck would just break.
He'd die. Muhammad.
I mean, if you got him on the ground, like got his legs and started like
maybe.
Bruce Lee's strength would be using his momentum and weight against him.
Right.
That's what his strength would be, like whatever Taekwondo or some shit like that.
Wing Chun and shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he could
tango dancing. He was a championship tango dancer.
I mean, was he on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
It was last season, didn't you watch it?
No, I didn't know.
Are you paying attention to pop culture, Steve?
He was a hologram.
Oh, shit. With Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
they're all tangoing together. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, I would be pretty sure that everything that can be said about this movie's probably been fucking said by everybody, you know.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It wasn't my favourite in the Tarantino catalogue.
No, it wasn't my favourite either, but I don't
It was worth
think
paying
that
the
it needs
admission.
to be.
Yeah, of course it was, yeah. It was
it's one of the last great film directors making
$5 admission.
$55.
Well, I bought his ticket and my ticket.
Why didn't you just pay in blood?
$2, and then I bought.
$47. Oh well, yeah, you bought all your
And I
fucking
bought
popcorn.
I bought
and shit.
a medium
Then you ate
popcorn
McDonald's.
and a fucking no,
Then you ate
including McDonald's.
Maltesers.
I didn't have any Maltesers.
Oh,
I had a small drink and a medium popcorn.
I went to go buy.
It wasn't 75 cents like in the movie.
$55 fucking dollars.
How much did they charge you for the acid dipped cigarette?
$55.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't
Like
even
$30
know.
bucks.
Probably
Yeah.
easy.
And it wouldn't be like a.
And it'd be
a hippie
amphetamines.
chick.
It'd be amphetamines.
No,
It
yeah,
wouldn't be-
yeah.
It wouldn't even be acid.
And it wouldn't be a hippie chick on the side of the road. It'd be like a
Some
federal,
old dishevelled fucking dude.
Yeah.
or a federal police officer.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I really love the first two acts, even though it can be
Yeah, no, I
seen
agree.
as
I
like
really liked it.
meandering and stuff.
No,
It's like
fuck people who say that.
I watched The Sopranos. I watched Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
I-
afraid of sitting there.
I-
being
You could barely
bored.
sit through it.
You were twitching and clicking.
You were,
No, I
you
was
were all over the
classic.
place.
No, no, I
man.
was
You were
just
fucking shaking in your seat, throwing fucking ice around.
I was just doing that anyway, right?
Nice.
Like I've sat through The Sopranos and I've sat through Star Trek, right?
I know that you
Hey,
have.
I have fucking.
I mean, I don't
Go
know.
fuck yourself.
Kids these days.
I think I wouldn't agree that it was meandering, right? I wouldn't agree with that. What I would say
That's fair.
is that you've got scenes and you've got sequences that exist for a reason, right? In the,
Yeah.
in the spirit of continuity of a movie,
Yeah.
right? And they convey meaning, and they did, right? They conveyed meaning
Yeah.
because he's good at doing that.
Yeah.
He's an expert, right? And so at some point, you know, maybe it goes on too long, and you've got the meaning, and we've got it. You can keep going.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we said the same thing about Endgame. And the conclusion I came to with that is there are fanboys who would like to indulge in this 3-hour movie. I think it could be cut down, but a lot of fanboys loved it. And it's the same.
It was terrible.
Yeah, well, it's no fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But yeah, people could say the same about this. But for me, this is my
This is
Endgame.
real. This is like a real movie.
This is a filmmaker.
Yeah,
Right.
this is a real movie.
So let's
Not
talk
that
about
shit.
the final fucking scene.
I don't know that you can say much about it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
Like
very
it turned into,
Tarantino.
yeah, it switched into that spaghetti western thing. Yeah, the Italian chick jumping up and being like, "Ah!"
Well,
you know.
the things I loved about it, while it's all getting set up and it's all building and the tension's rising, is the acid cigarette, which just throws like an interesting wrench into the whole dynamic of the fight. You're like, okay, this is different. What's going to happen here?
I really liked his performance on acid.
Yeah.
Because it seemed quite genuine.
It
didn't show the
He's got the
psychedelic
trails.
colours.
Yeah, he's looking at the trails and he's like, whoa.
It didn't play the hippie music.
And he's sort of like, he's looking at the...
Yeah, but he was still like capable of like getting
Lucid,
getting out the things and doing stuff.
Well,
he wasn't completely fucking inebriated instantly.
It's always irritating when they portray
Yeah.
drugs incorrectly in media.
Yeah. No, he definitely had an understanding. And yeah, so it was interesting because it set up how the character was going to react in a certain situation.
Yeah. They all walk in and he's laughing, pointing the pretend gun at them. He's like, I know you all. And yeah.
Cool as a cucumber in that situation.
Yeah. Well, then like he
But that's his thing. He's a fucking stunt double, right? He's already.
Well, he's a war hero.
Yeah, at some
When
point.
he takes off his shirt and he's got all the
he's batshit
scars.
crazy. Yeah.
Like he's killed his wife. He's a fucking war hero. He's a stuntman. He beat Bruce Lee.
And he's got a
He's
giant...
been set up at this point to be a fucking badass.
The one thing that I was thinking through the whole movie is every time they show the dog, I'm thinking that's a big fucking dog. That's a
Oh,
big dog,
man.
and that would fuck you up. And
The amount of like pounds per square inch that thing can like.
And lo and behold, right?
It latches off. And the violence starts. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful chaos. And yeah, talking about like the modern day political fucking landscape and all that. And yeah, he just like gets this little redhead chick and just like fucking smashes her fucking head.
I would actually say that the violence was.
This is the top of the fucking.
The corner of the mantelpiece with the stone.
Yeah.
Bones!
The mirror, the picture.
Yeah.
I would actually say that the violence was fairly restrained.
In comparison to Django,
Which is
Hateful
fine,
Eight.
that's
Well, in
fine.
comparison to what actually happened.
Yeah, that's true. At first, I was a little bit disappointed that none of that horrible
They didn't go further
butchery,
into it.
yeah. But then after a little bit of time, I was like, no, it's nice, you know, the idea of her surviving and her baby not getting cut out of her. It's nice.
Dude's girlfriend said it's the fairy tale ending.
Once upon a time in Hollywood.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Yeah. Well, so I wasn't actually
It's a nice sentiment.
I wasn't too aware of what should have actually happened, like in real life.
Oh, they fucking cut a baby out of her and fucking cut it up.
So it was the opposite of what happened.
Yeah. Are you not aware of what happened?
I'm aware.
It was like a mass, changing fucking moment. Like these Hollywood people brutally murdered.
Yeah, I'm aware of like Manson and the cult and the violence associated with it.
Those 4 people in the house, they were all real life people, and they went up there and they stabbed the shit out of them. Killed the fucking baby.
Fucking 30 or 40 times she was stabbed.
One of the chicks broke a bone in her wrist. From stabbing the baby.
Fuck. Yeah, well they wrote
pigs
right?
on the fucking wall and blood.
They were fucking schizo.
In this idealistic hippie revolution moment, there was this horrifying moment where mainstream America was butchered in front of everyone, and it all became so real and changed the landscape.
Well, I'm glad that we didn't see that.
Well, yeah, I guess there's no reason to see that.
We went in expecting to see that. That's what we showed up for. And he didn't give us that.
Well,
but what he did give us was what we actually wanted.
Mockery of the happy ending.
We didn't know,
and also it mocked those fucking
It made a joke of them.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. She's out in the pool and he's burning it up with the flames.
That was so good.
That was so good.
It's for the most part, you know, we're talking about this being a grounded drama. By the end, it's just complete fucking.
And again, they set all that up, right? Everything that was there was all set up all the way in different spots in the movie. I think the flamethrower was set up in the very beginning.
Yeah, well,
it was. Yeah.
The fact that he could use a real flamethrower.
That's true.
He's such a bitch through the whole movie.
And I thought, so I actually thought he was going to go and bitch off, but we know that he's competent with the flamethrower, and we know it's there.
Yeah. I like the end of his story too, because he gets invited. The gates of Hollywood open up. He stays earlier.
Send up to heaven.
Well, that's why maybe I disagreed with that the guy that we spoke to that said he disliked it for the reasons that I cited. Maybe it wasn't as great. Yeah. Right. The ending tied it all together and made it all worth it. Right.
The second watch, you're watching all the setups of Brad's character and how he's a crazed, violent guy. And you're watching Leo go through these trials and tribulations, and then at the end it all pays off.
Well, remember they set up what Leo's hopes were for living next door to what's his face.
Well, he said in Hollywood we're all one party away from
one pool party away from
whatever. And then at the end
he gets invited up and gets to meet them.
Yeah, because of and it was so real too. It's totally if I was living next door to that, right, I would go down and Sticky Beak and be like, "You okay? Here, come in, and have a drink or something." But you just, there's and
I just
survived the home invasion.
Is everyone all right? Not the damn hippies.
That was so fucking good.
I clapped. I clapped at the end of the movie because
so maybe for a lot of people out there, I mean, if you're not into this type of shit, you're not watching this fucking review. Yeah. But maybe it's a slow burn, but the payoff is always going to be worth the trip.
I'd agree with that. It definitely lives up. Well, so actually, you know what I thought after it finished and we left? This is the peak of Tarantino's filming, directing and producing abilities, just technically.
Well,
right?
he's matured. He's a 50-year-old man now.
And it fucking shows, right?
Yeah.
It is just fucking perfect.
In restraint too, he's pulling back.
Exactly.
Although when he's not pulling back,
he doesn't pull back.
Awesome.
Well, yeah.
That's fine. He's got the
Kill Bill exists.
Yeah.
That will always be amazing, and it's not holding back at all and being batshit fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So in conclusion, go and watch the movie.
Go and watch it. Everybody's gonna watch it.
A reasonable film. What'd you say? Second only to
The Lion King,
which is actually a pretty fucking big deal when you think about the fucking Lion King.
But in saying that, what else is out at the moment though?
Nothing.
Dora the Explorer.
I don't know if that's out
yet. That's gonna make a shitload of money.
Well, nobody's going to the movies anymore.
No.
And
does Swiper stab Dora to death?
How did they portray Swiper in it? He's like a fox, right? Is he like a CGI fox?
He's an illegal immigrant.
That's racist. We should review that
Yeah,
movie.
shit, it's like they've got a scene, right, and they're at...
So we're going to do the Will Smith and his kid movie and debate the whole time whether or not it's Will Smith's kid.
It's Jet
not.
Li. It's his kid.
It's not
They
Jaden
look
Smith.
exactly the same.
No. So you're saying that, right, and you're correct, right? You look at the two pictures and you say, they look like they're related. That's true. But does that guy look like how Jaden looks related to Will Smith?
Well,
Yes.
no.
It's Jaden Smith.
That's not what Jaden Smith looks like. Look it up. We're going to do it live.
Oh,
Fuck it,
I've got no reception.
He's got no reception. It's
We're
up
gonna-
in the air.
We're going to do it
What
live.
was the movie? Do you even know what it was called?
Hang on.
Jupiter Ascending.
With Will Smith and Jaden Smith. What's his wife's name? Isn't his wife's name Jaden Pickens Smith? Or
Oh,
something?
fuck, who knows?
Maybe the kid's not even that.
I don't know that I care too much about
Well, you're looking it up on the video.
Okay,
now.
we'll just keep talking.
This is the
I
thing.
mean, this is dead air.
No,
This one.
it's dead
We're
air.
just padding this out.
movie.
This
Hang
is
on,
rather
hang
sad,
on.
Steve.
Fuck off, don't touch me.
Are you going to be gracious in your defeat, or are you
No.
going to
No.
be like, no, well, I said it wasn't him, but I said it in a way which means that I'm not completely wrong and incorrect, so you guys aren't technically right, and I'm still right.
Whatever, I don't fucking say shit like that. Fuck you, that's a total mischaracterization.
I think you said it once, and it was brilliant. You said, I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong.
Yeah. That's fair.
You totally have that mentality.
Go
Steve.
fuck yourself, I fucking do not.
Clickety,
Clickety clack.
clickety,
My phone's so fucking slow.
Yeah, there's no reception here.
I'm getting
No, there's
it.
heaps of reception.
Yeah, I've got it. It's coming.
It's just his fucking Samsung One, Galaxy One.
What was it?
Piece
It
of
was
shit.
like Gemini Man.
Yeah, Gemini Man.
Here we go. Now battery critically low. Hang on, it's coming.
It's turned off right before he's found it.
Hang on.
Do you want me to?
Cast.
Do you want me
Come
to
on.
pull up my laptop and
Oh.
phone has died.
No, it's Jaden Smith, isn't it?
No, it's not. No. It died just as.
His phone died.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's not fucking Jaden Smith. It doesn't look like Jaden
It's
Smith.
Jaden Smith.
I watched fucking After Earth like 3 times, and it's not fucking Jaden Smith.
That was like
Gemini Man.
that was a
yeah,
long
Gemini Man. Yeah.
cast was right there.
I bet it is. It probably is fucking.
It
fake.
is. You look at their profiles
I know.
and they're exactly the same.
But that's not.
If it's not Jaden Smith, who is it?
I don't know.
Benedict Wong?
Oh, so it's not
No,
Jaden Smith.
that's like a Asian dude. Hang on a second. Who we got?
What?
Wait, what?
If it was Jaden Smith and he's on the fucking poster, it would be right there.
Well, you would think anybody who was on the poster would be right there.
Yes, and there are 2 people on the poster.
Well, just type
Well,
in.
who do you think the other person
Go
is? Because he's
to
not there.
Wikipedia. Go to
There's no
Wikipedia.
other black
Go to
guy there.
Wikipedia, Go to Wikipedia.
Hang on a second. Full cast and crew.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in, folks.
Cast?
Yeah,
it'll
that's
be
the cast.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Is it? No.
No, it's like another white guy.
He's a black kid.
It's not that guy, because that guy's old.
Not there.
Is it just like a de-aged Will Smith? Is
They're-
that
they're-
what
Oh,
it is?
maybe.
They're not.
They're just
They're,
de-aged.
Is it Will Smith, the CGI Will Smith?
Is it Will Smith versus Will Smith?
they're
Yeah, no. What?
They're not gonna.
Oh yeah,
It is, it's Will Smith
and Will Smith.
De-aged Will Smith.
Alright.
Oh, you never admit that you're fucking wrong. Are you gonna be gracious in
cutting
your?
all of
Are
this
you,
out.
are you gonna be gracious in your fucking defense?
I mean, what is Jaden Smith other than de-aged Will Smith?
Not.
Oh, he's done it! He's not always right, but he's never wrong. Is Jaden Smith not just young Will Smith, which is who it was? That's right.
Hypocrisy.
We were right.
I'm gonna do an
Thank
edit.
you
I'm gonna
for
do an edit of
watching.
this footage and show their fucking hypocrisy. Don't let them fucking take the victory away from me.
So in conclusion, I mean, Jaden Smith was really good in the movie. Obviously they're related, so he can play his father's son.
I love the moment where they burnt Will Smith in the pool to a crisp.
Alright, we're
yeah,
done. Thank you for watching.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. He's dead. Good. I just kicked that.
Don't fucking kick my glass. Get out of my house.
That's fucking right.